Best Free Android Apps of 2017, Part 1. 1. Zill. Zill claims to be the first photo gallery managed by an in-app AI. We don't know whether that's true or not, but it's certainly a useful way of managing your photos. Zill is especially handy if you want to clear space on your device, or just get rid of rubbish shots, as that AI we mentioned can find. And delete blurry shots, as well as duplicate or similar photos, even choosing to keep the one that it thinks is best. And its judgment is generally quite good, but you get to confirm before deleting anything, and even then photos can be recovered for 30 days in case you change your mind, so there's no danger of losing your favorite shots. 2. Microsoft Edge. Having been around on PC for a while now, Microsoft Edge has finally arrived on Android, albeit in beta. Microsoft's replacement for Internet Explorer is surprisingly polished, and especially useful if you run it on both Android and a Windows 10 computer, as you can send content between your phone and your PC. You first need the Fall Creators update on your computer, but then you can simply tap a button at the bottom of each web page on your phone, or hit share then continue on PC, and have the page load on your desktop. Your favorites and reading list are also automatically synced between devices, giving you further incentive to make Microsoft Edge your one and only browser if you're going to use it at all. There are also handy features such as voice search, and a reading view which reorganizes pages to make it easier to focus on the main text. If you already use Edge on your computer, then the Microsoft Edge app is worth having, but if not, there's probably not enough here to convince you to switch browsers. 3. Material Islands, Wallpapers. Live wallpapers can look great, but they can also drain your battery and hog your RAM. The good news is Material Islands, Wallpapers does neither. That's because rather than being constantly animated, it's just updated several times a day, showing a minimalist island changing from dawn to dusk. And there's more than one island in this app. You can choose from the mysterious Isle of Easter, the frosty Isle of Ice, and around 10 others, or choose daily random isle and get a new one every day. More islands are likely to be added over time, and you can customize the experience to an extent, choosing the time period during which each version of an island is shown, or just setting a static wallpaper if there's a particular scene you want at all times. 4. What the font? The world is full of weird and wonderful fonts, but identifying them isn't always easy. That is, unless you have What the font. Then you can simply take a photo of the font you're curious about, or grab an image from your gallery, and What the font will analyze it and show you a selection of similar fonts. The fonts it shows you may or may not include the actual font that you photographed. We've had slightly mixed results on that. F, R, O and T, but all the selections are usually close to it. You can type out any word or phrase in any of the fonts it comes up with to get a better idea of how they look, and then if you really like them, there's a link to buy. Other than the fact that What the font seemingly doesn't have every single font in its database, our main complaint with it is that it won't save your previous searches, and nor can you favorite fonts to return to later, so if you want to remember one, you'll have to write the name down. But as a freebie, at least until you succumb to the urge to splash out on the fonts you find, it's a handy app. 5. Messenger Lite. Messenger Lite is designed to minimize the amount of data you use when sending and receiving messages on Facebook. It's an official app and likely designed with developing countries in mind, but could be useful anywhere if you have a restrictive data limit or an iffy connection. Messenger Lite works on all networks, even 2G, and if there's no signal when you send a message, it will automatically be sent as soon as there is one. It uses less data than the main Facebook Messenger app and also loads faster and takes up less storage space. All this efficiency should also mean it's lighter on battery usage, and indeed it was in our tests, though the difference is small, yet Messenger Lite has many of the core Messenger features included. You can send messages, including pictures and stickers, have group chats, see who's online and make or receive voice calls. 6. Icon. Icon is a replacement dialer and address book for your phone, and it's impressively fully featured and good looking. Contacts are automatically assigned a profile photo if it can find one on social media, such as WhatsApp or Facebook, and you can quickly call anyone with a long press, or access a menu for that contact with a tap. From the menu you can head to their profile, call or message them, and if you connect other services you're not limited to just SMS. As it can also provide shortcuts to the likes of your WhatsApp and Skype conversations. Further speeding up communication, Icon also lists your most contacted friends at the top, and after a call with someone who's not in your address book, Icon will even suggest a name and photo for them, so you can add them to your contacts with a tap. Icon won't change the way you use your phone, but it's a system that's a lot like how Android used to operate on many phones. Especially HTC ones, so if you long for those days it's worth giving a try. 7. Rabbit, watch together. Want to watch TV with your friends? Too lazy, busy, or spread out to meet in person? Then Rabbit, watch together could be for you. While it can't quite replicate all squeezing on the same sofa or going to the cinema, it does give you a private chat room for you and your friends to talk in while you all watch a video from YouTube or the web, but not from paid services like iTunes or Netflix. The video is automatically in sync for everyone, so you don't have to awkwardly get everyone to hit play at the same time, and you can have up to 100 people in the room, which is one way in which this can top a real-world movie night. Rabbit also allows for voice and video chat, and you can even make your room public if you're happy for strangers to join your viewing party. 8. Amazon Kindle. If you're a user of Amazon's ebook store then you probably already have the Amazon Kindle app, but if not it's worth getting. Especially as it's just been overhauled to make it slicker than ever. As before, the app gives you access to your Kindle books on your phone or tablet, as well as access to the store, so you can buy more digitomes, but it's now got a new look, with larger cover art and a redesigned interface that makes it faster to get into your books. There's also a new light theme joining the dark one, and the app will soon be improving further, as Goodreads integration is on the way, which will allow you to rate your books and interact with that community from the Kindle app. 9. Currency Converter Plus Free. The name of this app is slightly unwieldy, but the app itself isn't, giving you a fast, simple way to not just convert one currency to another, but to view how it converts into as many as 9 other currencies, all on a single screen. And it will almost certainly have the currencies you want, with all world currencies accounted for, including Bitcoin, and precious metals, such as gold and silver. You can also view graphs of currency fluctuations over time and choose which rate providers you want to use. There's even a built-in calculator built in, for some reason. This might all make Currency Converter Plus Free sound bloated, but it's not. It boots straight into the conversion screen and remembers which currencies you last wanted to convert to and from, so you can very quickly do new conversions with those monetary forms. 10. Nextdoor. Nextdoor aims to make doing so a lot easier, by creating a social network populated by the people who live around you. You need to verify your address to even join it, which can be done by either entering your phone number, if the billing address is where you currently live, or by having a code posted to you and then entering that, so the people who it says live nearby really are. And once verified you can post things which will be seen by those who live nearby. People typically use it to advertise, or to get the word out about missing pets, local crime and the like, but you can also get talking to people you might live close to but never talk to or even see in day-to-day life. As everyone uses their real title, it's also a handy way to remember your neighbors' names if that's something you struggle with. Ultimately, Nextdoor makes communities feel closer, smaller, and, well, more like a community, which can only be a good thing.